Hey guys, what's up? It's Ray. Welcome back to RayDIY, and I'm so excited to be back making videos for this channel. Unfortunately, I was super busy the past few months ever since I launched my channel, and I got really busy. But I'm back and I'm really excited. So today's DIY, we are going to make a seashell jewelry stand, and I know I don't have any jewelries, but if you guys do, this is the perfect DIY for you. And I feel like this is like the perfect DIY to do for the summer because this is such a summery theme, and I just wanted to keep this very chill and relaxed. So all the materials and stuff I use in this video is gonna be written in the description box below, so if you guys wanna, pick out the stuff that you will need, I will write them all in the description box so you guys can go to Michael's or whatever and ask the people there for these supplies. First, we're gonna have to make our base, and in this case, I'm gonna make a base that looks just like a coral reef, and we're gonna actually make this from scratch. Like, this is gonna be super cool, and I love how this turned out. So in order to make the base, you're gonna need plaster mixture. The ratio to mixing the perfect mixture is actually 2 cups of plaster to 1 cup of water, but since I'm not making a huge sculptural piece, I'm actually going to downsize the ratio and make it 1 cup of plaster to half a cup of water. And you can actually mix as you go. In my case, I actually messed up a little bit. I poured too much water in there, so my mixture got a little bit too watery, so I had to add a little bit more powder into the mixture to make it more cakey and stiff. So while you wait until your plaster kind of dries out a little bit more, you can start taking your tinfoil sheets and crumbling it up into a ball or whatever shape you want, because this is going to serve as the skeleton of your sculpture. Alright, now that you are ready to put your plaster onto your sculpture, take your tinfoil object and place it in a mold. I purchased this mold on Amazon, and I'll definitely link the mold link to the Amazon page in my description box below, so check that out. I think it costs around $14, so it's definitely a good investment in case you want to do more coasters and whatnot. But if you don't have a mold, you can always use any really like rubbery silicone plastic material as a surface, so then the plaster doesn't stick onto it. So just place your tinfoil object into the mold or onto the mold and start pouring your plaster mixture onto it. Almost just like let it drizzle everywhere. Just let nature do its stuff. You don't have to be too mechanical about this. Alright, now that your sculpture is drying on the side, you can start picking out your seashells and whatnot. I chose to use this large seashell as like the main shell to put your jewelry on, and then I have these other accessory pieces of seashells, and I actually purchased a bunch of these seashells from Michael's. But if you live near a beach or whatever, definitely don't waste money on buying seashells, and just go to the beach, have some fun that day, and collect some seashells and bring home with you for this DIY. But in my case, I live in New York City, and our seashells are pretty much all blackened up and dirty and stuff, so I went to Michael's and just bought like a $3 pack of a bunch of seashells. And also a quick tip, if you want your coral reef to look really realistic, take like a toothpick or like a chopstick or whatever that has like a really rough texture to it and start poking onto the surface of the coral reef. This would give it some texture right before it hardens, so then it wouldn't look too smooth or whatever, because when you look at photos of coral reefs, it actually looks really porous and very rough and unlandscaped, it just looks really raw. So I want that texture, so that's what I did with the chopstick. I just kind of poked around the surface and made it look really spiky and, just really rough around the edges. So now that your coral reef is dried and everything, and you have all your seashells laid out and ready to be pasted on, what you're going to do is you're going to take your largest shell, because it does take up the most space, and find an area on the coral reef that you want to place it on and start gluing that one down. I'm using a hot glue gun to glue it down, but you can also use other types of glue. I would recommend either the hot glue gun or the Loctite indoor adhesive, and it kind of says transparent on the bottom, so you know that it would dry and set transparent. I like that glue, but I also just, went straight for the glue gun because it dries faster and it's really strong actually. now that the gluing and all the other stuff is done, the fun part officially begins. It is the point where you can paint your sculpture, and I chose to paint this in gold because gold, I feel like, is a very majestic color, and it's perfect for, like, you know, gift giving or whatever, and also like just room decor because it really lightens up the room, especially if you have like a white house. Not like the White House, but like a room or like a living room where all your decorations are either metallic, gold, or just white. I feel like that just makes a really nice centerpiece, and also looks really nice in a bathroom too. And after painting your jewelry stand in whatever color you like with paint, you can actually just finish it off with a coat of polyurethane. And I got this bottle from a friend who is a craft person on YouTube, so go check her channel out. I'm gonna leave her link to her Etsy shop where she sells this specific polyurethane. It's such a mouthful to say, but I'll leave her link in the down bar below where you can check it out. Alright guys, and that is it to this DIY tutorial video thing. I loved how this turned out. At first I was kind of like, oh my god, it's gonna be so messy to make, and it kind of was, you know. There was a substantial amount to clean up afterwards, but the result of this piece was so nice, and I really loved how it turned out. Like, it just looks really well made, and I'm not just saying that because, you know, I made it, but it just, you know, it looks really nice. It's very photogenic, it's Instagram worthy, and you can place it anywhere in your house. And again, thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot, and if you guys really enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this in the future. Also, I have 3 new playlists on this channel. So I have 3 categories basically. One is gift ideas, one is DIY Pinterest/Tumblr ideas, and one is the DIY decor. And I feel like this one kind of falls into decor and gift giving because I am giving this as a gift to a friend who is getting married soon. And be sure to subscribe for more videos every week if I remember to make a video that week. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching again. See you next time.